Hey, carnivores. Oh, it got really dark. One of the street lights just went out, and I'm putting the phone up close to my face so you can hear me. Can I complain just one more time about this cold weather? At least one more time. Because this is BS. Is this really necessary? I don't think so. It's 34 degrees. And it's actually not as bad as it was this morning or even yesterday when it was in the low 40s, because the wind's not blowing now. Man, when that wind was blowing, it made everything hurt. I understand what the term cutting wind means. I guess I could cover up my nose, but if I do, it's going to make my glasses fog up. Out here walking with Saga. It's after work, about 7 o'clock. Hey, Saga. Saga. Nope, she don't even care about me at all. She's looking for her friends, but they all, like us, don't get out as much and have as long walks whenever it's really cold. The dogs don't mind it at all, but none of us like it. So we're just taking a quick walk so she can go potty, and then I'm gonna go inside and fix me a steak, I think, even though it's after dark. And to bundle up for a while and get ready for my sleep study tomorrow. By the time you see this video, it may have already happened. I think I will probably not have my results until probably one day early next week at the earliest. But of course I'll let you know what they say, if anything. And I've had enough of this. She did her business, so I'm gonna pick that up and head inside. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hey, carnivores and carnivore curious, welcome back. Did you just see me being out outside in the freezing cold? It's a little better right now. I'm about to have my dinner, my late dinner, because I've gone back from eating 2 meals a day to 3 meals a day. I'm just feeling it right now, but I will share with you what I got. Got a little ribeye steak, and it's a cheap one. A couple of hamburger patties, a knob of butter, and this is just the fat drippings off the steak and the hamburgers. This is pan drippings. Add a little bit of salt and some MCT oil to it. So let me see how it is. I'm just checking to make sure the burgers got done all the way through. And I know it's fine to eat burgers that are not done all the way through, but I prefer them cooked all the way through. Yep, that's really good. So this is Thursday night. Or maybe Sunday before you see it. Or maybe even Monday. Because tomorrow I've got the sleep study. Saturday is grocery day. And then Sunday I'll probably tell you how the sleep study went. But it's like, when I get home Saturday morning, they usually send you on your way like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And all that stuff is stuck in your hair. They use this little putty to stick the leads to your scalp, I guess. And when they send you home, it's still all up in your hair. They just pop out the wires and leave the putty in there. I hope it's not too hard to wash out. That sounds like a nightmare. At least that's what it was like 10 years ago, the last time I had this done. So, yeah, we'll see. Can't wait to tell you about it. And the reason I'm posting is because JoJo, one of my frequent commenters, asked me about the pictures that had been hanging up here. And she asked me if it was one that I had painted. So I'm going to show it to you. Oh, I did not paint this. I love this picture, but I didn't paint it. It was painted by a lady. Her name is M. Davis, and it was painted in 1973, according to her signature. So I'll tell you the story of how I ended up with it. This was hanging in the 70s. It was hanging in Holiday Inn, where my aunt worked. And, they just, back then, I don't know if hotels and hospitals and things still do this, but they will let local artists hang up their artwork and, would sell it if anybody came by. And in exchange, they got free artwork to hang on the walls. They were sort of on loan. So that's where it was purchased. It was my Aunt Diane ended up with it because either she bought it herself or maybe like a boyfriend or a friend bought it for her. And then, so that would have been in like probably the mid 70s. And at some point, my dad helped her with something. He did some work for her, and she paid him by letting him choose any one of her paintings because my aunt had purchased a bunch of different paintings from artists in the hotel where she worked. And that's the one he chose. Now, my mom always disliked that painting. She thinks it looks too gloomy. But I love it. I mean, I like it like my dad does. I like the trees. I like the green color, the sort of murkiness of it. So I've always liked it. But it was hanging in my mom's house. It's been hanging in there for decades because my dad liked it. And my dad passed away about 3.5 years ago. And so when my mom got married over the summer, she moved into a place that was smaller than what she was used to, so she couldn't take all of her stuff. And one of the things that she didn't take was a lot of her wall hangings, photographs, pictures, little, knickknacks and things that hang on the wall. She did not take those with her. And so she let us choose stuff that we wanted. And I took that painting. Excuse my allergies, my crusty throat. So that's how I ended up with it. And I like looking at it, so I had it close to my desk, had it hanging right about right here. But I moved it because I got, within the next, hopefully this weekend, but within the next week or so, I'm getting a TV for my room so that I can sit in bed and watch it. Now I have like a 32-inch TV that I could use in here, but the distance from this wall to the head of my bed, I can't see the TV. That TV is too small. So I'm sort of getting upgraded to a 65-inch TV, and it's going to take a lot of space. We couldn't hang it on the wall. We couldn't mount it. We actually got a wall mount, but we couldn't mount the TV because it there were no good there's no good place to put the wall mount. So ended up buying a dresser slash TV stand to set it on. That's not here yet. We're waiting on that to get here. So I can put it together and then we set the TV on top of it. And at the same time, there's another TV. So that 65-inch TV has been in the living room for a few years. And it's getting upgraded to another 65-inch TV that has a specific kind of connector or feature that works with computers and gaming things that I don't care about, certainly not for in here. So that's why there's nothing on this wall right now. But having said that, I may, whenever I get the TV organized and see how much space it's going to take up and get a look at my wall, I may bring one of my paintings in here and hang it right there so that everybody can see it when I do my videos. And I'm just going to get to this steak while it's still warm. And I hope you had a beautiful evening and a great weekend coming up, or rest of your week. Again, you'll probably not be seeing this until early next week. But whatever the case, I will definitely see you in the next one.